Hello to you who's tuning in to this episode of Shop for Good presented by Wells Fargo, where we talk about how items that you donate can benefit local organizations like QLI. Julia, thank you for joining me for this conversation. Can you tell me about the work of QLI?
Yeah, of course. So QLI is a really unique world-class rehabilitation provider here in Omaha. We actually bring in individuals from 48 states and 4 countries who have sustained a spinal cord injury, a TBI, and or a stroke to our facility to provide them care after a post-hospital stay. Once they've been in the hospital for a while, they come here to QLI. And we're really focused on getting them back and physically better and really focusing on that physical aspect. However, what does make QLI really unique is we really try hard to marry their passions, their interests, family life, anything that makes them wake up in the morning and excited for life. We really try to marry that with our rehabilitation programs. So something as simple as, when somebody comes to QLI, their main goal might be getting up and walking. Why do they want to get back up and walking? What is the reason for that? It's not just, I just want to walk again. It may be, I want to walk my daughter down the aisle. It may be, I want to be able to play with my grandkids again. It's really figuring out that why that allows us to do what we do. We're also unique in the sense that we are a healthcare provider that is a nonprofit. And that nonprofit aspect is really important because it allows us to do that marrying of passions with their rehab care. We always say there's no insurance code or insurance claim for passions. So being a nonprofit allows us to integrate those passions with their rehab care.
Can we pull up your wish list and can you tell me a little bit about these items that are on your wish list and how you intend to use them?
Yeah, for sure. So when you look at our wish list, as I talk about how we're a rehab facility and a rehab provider, you'll see that we also have a lot of items that you may order yourself on Amazon. You may need or you may want. But again, that really goes into our unique approach of weaving in passions, what they want to get back to in life, and their rehabilitation healing here. Um, so as you scroll down, you will see more rehab focused items that our clinicians will be using to help these individuals. However, you will see a lot of items that you may use at home. And one of them that I'd like to point out is back at the top is the Alexa Amazon or the Amazon Alexa.
Oh,
They
yeah.
That's an item that everybody uses, and I get looked at crazy because I don't really have one in my house right now that I use a whole lot, but I know a lot of people love to use them as a convenience item. Hey Alexa, what's the weather for the day? Hey Alexa, play my Spotify playlist. You use them as a convenient item. However, at QLI, those are items that mean the difference between independence and dependence. So if you think about somebody who has sustained a spinal cord injury and may not have use of their arms anymore, something as simple as flipping on a light switch is now a task that becomes they're dependent on somebody on. However, with these like Amazon Alexas or these devices, we're able to hook them up to the room, and now that person can go into the room and say, Alexa, open the shades. Alexa, turn on the light. Alexa, turn on the TV. Like it now again is that big difference between being independent and dependent. So
Speaking of which, do you have a favorite memory of a time in which items have made a difference in someone's life?
yeah, so a lot, again, like I said, a lot of the items on our wish list are items that everyday people are going to use. And we want to make sure that those items are accessible and able to use for the individuals we serve. And one that I can think of is we have a great adaptive sports program. It is just insanely amazing watching what our adaptive sports leader can do. Ed Armstrong, he sees somebody who's passionate about something and he's able to figure out a way to get them back to that passion. And I actually got the opportunity to talk to one of our residents or one of our clients' fathers the other day. And we were just talking about what were his passions before he came to QLI. And he was an outdoorsman. He loved hunting, fishing, anything you could think of when you think of outdoorsmen. And one of the things they really wanted him to get back to was fishing. And hearing his father talk about how his son was able to fish again with some fishing poles that were donated to QLI, brought tears to his eyes. And it was like a really heartfelt conversation. It made me like, I was trying not to cry, but it's something as simple as like a fishing pole can really make a huge difference in our clients' lives.
Now, of course, QLI needs all kinds of support beyond items, even. What other ways can people support the work at QLI?
We have a lot of opportunities here. So the first one, you could always come in and volunteer. And if you're, we have a lot of volunteer opportunities on campus. We're always looking for volunteers. Second would be our clinicians are amazing at what they do, but to allow the clinicians to do the best job they possibly can, monetary donations are obviously really needed so that we can buy or we can purchase what they will need to do their job. And we are doing a open house or a tour on Giving Tuesday. So we would love to have people come in and just come and see us and check us out. You know, we used to get called Omaha's best kept secret, but we don't want to be a best kept secret. We want people to know about us. We want people to see what we do. And I always tell people to really understand what QLI does, you have to come out here and see it. So if anybody is interested in volunteering, donating, or wanting to come out for a tour or open house on November 28th, they can email me and ask for more information.